And now it's time for 'Twas the Night Before a Cubbie's Christmas. From the Cubs room, something a little bit different for Christmas. 'Twas the Tale of Night before Steve Christmas. And all through the Jack Brick House, not a creature was stirring, not even a Jeff Blouser. The Chicago White Stockings were hung by the chimney with Harry Carey, in hopes that St. Nicholas Castellanos soon Carey would be there. The Billy Childress were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of Sugar Bill Plummer danced in their heads. And Mama, in her Peoria kerchief, and me in my Cap Anson, had just settled our brains for a Bill Long winter's nap. When out on the Turk lawn, there Dave Rosello, such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was a Matt Caesar. Away to the Marbell window, I flew like a flash, tore open the Bruce Suitors, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of mid-Brian day yet to the objects below. When what to my wondering Scott Eyrie did appear, but a Paul Minner, Richie sleigh, and 8 tiny rain Bob Dernier. While the Luke Little, old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment he must be St. Nico Horner. Keith Moreland, rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Sandberg, now Wilson, now Edwards, and Vitters, on Charcer, on Rizzo, Don Kessinger, and Miller. To the top of the porch, to the top of the lee walls, now dash away, dash a Wayne Nordenhagen all. As leaves that before the Mitch Wild Thing Williams hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the Tyler Sculina. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas Padilla too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the Phil roof the prancing and pawing of each Luke Little hoof. As I drew Hall in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nico Horner came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his very foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and Bruce Suiter. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a Pedro Strop, just opening his pack. His tomborizers, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like David Rosario, and his nose like a rocky cherry. His droll Luke Little mouth was drawn up like a Larry Boa, and the beard on his Charlie Chinsky root was as rondelle white as the snow. The chase strump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the Adrian Smoky Garrett, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a Luke Little, round Joe Altabelli that shook when he laughed, like a bowl samfold of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a tie right, Charlie jolly grim old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of my Randy Myers self. A wink of his rich eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had Darrell Knowles. Soon gave me to Darrell Knowles I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and Phil cabareted all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying his Mordecai three-finger brown finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, Dave Rosello, he sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the Scott Downs of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Ian Happy, Chris Bryant," and to all a Tom Goodwin night. Merry Christmas from the Cubs Room and the Greater Purpose.